Hey everyone, it's Courtney again for Dr. Solomon's blog number 2. Today I'll talk about two of the articles we discussed in class, which were Writing to Think Critically, The Seeds of Social Action, and Using the Writer's Notebook Across the Day and Beyond the Writing Workshop. In Writing to Think Critically, Randy Bomer introduced us to Kendra, who writes every day in her notebook. She writes about almost everything, ranging from the blue jays she sees outside to her ex-boyfriends. She writes her feelings, her memories, and her reflections from her everyday life. And from what I understood about Kendra, there were never any entries about the different scenarios she witnessed that could speak of social injustice. Never once was there an entry about the couple always fighting outside or the rumored drugs sold in some of the buildings that she passed on her way home. When she was questioned about any of these and why they were never in her notebook, she simply said that they didn't belong there. In this article, we learned that one of the goals teachers have for their students is to enable them to speak out about their world at large, the good, the bad, and the ugly. When they write, students feel empowered, and the teachers want to give a voice to their students that normally would not be heard. They want the focus to be pushed from the topic assigned for class to the social agenda they're pursuing in the world. Students should develop their own topics and agendas for social action because they are the ones out in the world witnessing and living the injustices every day. So how do we shift this inward viewpoint? First, get the students to notice that what happens in school is just a precursor to what happens in the, quote, real world. There is fairness over who gets picked for the teams or groups, the complexities of group interactions, and the issues of the violence and silence, and that includes bullies and victims. In the article, Bomer goes on to say that these are the same issues for which people go to prison, endure torture, and die for. Noticing the world around them is the first step to thinking socially. A type of demonstration for the teacher of their own writer's notebook would do wonders for the expansion of awareness as well. It would give relevance to the goals of the teacher, and it would show them a lot on the spot thinking is an excellent resource for a notebook. Guiding the student through their own writing piece would be beneficial as well, as would incorporating some reflective conversations to really get inside their mindset and understand the way they think about the different social situations. So for the next article, I'm simply going to reflect on what I read because it seems like I'm running it along on time. So what I got out of the article was that so many of the children are writing only because it's assigned to them. They write the barest minimum and are as vague as possible, and they don't take any interest in their works. They don't explore the potential of the simplest ideas they have. I think educators should take a more vital role in the students' writing and hold them more accountable while at the same time engaging them and teaching them how to look at the bigger picture and how to look at what interests them in their own lives and incorporate that into their writer's notebook. Instead of writing the same if I was paragraphs, write about the things that matter to them. Also, I think if teachers would model their own works or even a willing classmate, more like, I think his name was Javier in the article, then it would empower and encourage students to up the ante on their own pieces of work, and it would give them a good show of what their notebooks could be like. I like this article because it showed us that we have a lot more to do and engage our students, and that it proves the importance of making it fun and interesting so what they learn in the classroom can be carried out in their lives. So I feel like I've talked long enough now, and I hope this was instructive or entertaining or at least got you through those boring commercials at nighttime. Anyway, good luck on everybody's assignments and good night. See you on Monday.